Funding the Odum Home. In this presentation, in this podcast, we will be talking about why we should get the $250 to fund the Odum Home that is located in Pembroke, North Carolina. Throughout the podcast, it will be narrated by Kaylin Williams, Nona Borden, and Jasmine Fogg. The Odum Home is a group home located in Pembroke, North Carolina. It is right across the campus of UNC Pembroke. They offer residential services to children who are experiencing family crisis, abuse, any type of abuse, and or any type of neglect that is going on within their family homes. The Odum Home helps those children live a normal life so they do not have to go through any of the abuse, neglect, or family crisis and gives them a sense of normalcy. The Odum Home was originally formed by the Burnt Swamp Baptist Association in the year 1942 as the Pembroke Indian Orphanage. The home was the first of its kind established for Indian children all within the state of North Carolina. In 1917, Mr. and Mrs. E. L. Odum gave 58 acres of good land for an Indian orphanage. However, the home was not opened until 31 years later without the Odums seeing their dreams come true. Thankfully, keeping the home open was a struggle, and by the late 50s, there was a growing feeling it would have to be closed. Local leadership made an appeal to the Baptist State Convention, and in 1957, the Indian Orphanage joined the Baptist Children's Homes of North Carolina. This is how the Odum Home was able to be established and open for all children and why it is still open today. Without the help of the Baptist Children's Homes of North Carolina, the children in Pembroke, North Carolina who are going through family crisis, abuse, or neglect would not be able to have this opportunity. So please take that into consideration as to why we should have the $250 to fund the Odum Home.
Who are they? The Odum Home is a group home located in Pembroke, North Carolina. They are one of 21 locations throughout North Carolina operated by the Baptist Children's Homes of North Carolina. Baptist Children's Homes is a nonprofit childcare organization providing residential programs and services through 23 statewide locations and one international orphanage in Zala, Guatemala. The Baptist Children's Homes of North Carolina offer residential services to children who are experiencing family crisis, abuse, and or neglect. They also provide aid to those who have found places to stay after their stay at the Odum Home. The home offers various opportunities for people in the community to help out through volunteer work and donating. Why fund them? Simple. They're doing community work. My roommate works as an EMT in Pembroke, and she sees a lot of children impacted by family situations that aren't the best. There's not much she can do for them as she's there to treat someone who is hurt, but the Odum Home does help and can help them by taking them in and providing them with the various items to help them prosper from their previous situations. The Baptist Children's Homes of North Carolina is well known and also has a good track record of helping people in their communities while still having that mom and pop feel, even though they're a larger organization. At the Odum Home, school-aged children are given an opportunity to overcome personal and family problems, while the staff work to preserve and or unify the families. The length of their placement is determined by the time necessary for the resident and his or her family to achieve their goals. This gives more of a community feel to the Odum Home because the children there are able to stay there comfortably for as long as they need to for their situations to be resolved.
With the $250, we will purchase clothing items such as shirts and socks for the children living there. The children at the Oldham Home are always in need of these basic necessities. We believe this is the best option because clothing items can be washed and worn for years after they are bought. We would really like for you to consider awarding the Odum Home with the $250 because our group will be able to provide children who have not been as fortunate as us with basic necessities. Thank you for your time, and please consider the Odum Home for the award.